This is the Corsair Katar PRO XT, an ultra lightweight gaming mouse that Corsair is targeting at FPS and mobile players. The packaging's super Corsair looking, being really bright, vibrant yellow and black. Now, if you're somebody that's always getting hurt by your gaming mouse, you shouldn't worry about that with this one because they included some detailed safety instructions, so make sure you give those a read to keep yourself nice and safe while you're gaming. And also, if you're somebody that happens to always lose your quick start guide, you shouldn't worry about that either with this mouse because for some reason, they included two. And from what I can tell, they're identical. I don't know why there's two of these, but there is, so hey, you got two. If you lose one, no big deal. First, we gotta talk about the build quality on the Katar XT Pro. They did an amazing job. For an ultra lightweight gaming mouse that shouldn't have a whole lot of material in its build, this thing is rock solid. I am literally squeezing it with two hands as hard as I can right now, and I can't get it to flex, creak, make any sounds, nothing. This thing is rock solid. It's built around a symmetrical design, but if you're a left-handed user, just keep in mind that it only gives you the thumb buttons on the left-hand side, so that doesn't really make it truly ambidextrous. And the whole thing is actually a pretty small package overall. Most people would probably consider this a medium to small size gaming mouse. It's got this really wide top section that tapers down or inwards towards the bottom, and it makes it really easy to grip and hold onto, and it's a really natural feel for a claw or a fingertip grip, which is what they were going for with this one, and I think they did an awesome job. And there's also a little bit of texture on both sides, although it's not rubber, it's just plastic, to help with grip a little bit, and you know what? It does a pretty good job, and it feels really good in the hand. The weight comes in around 73 grams, and that's not the lightest ultralight mouse that I've ever used, but it's definitely on the lighter side still. Like 73 grams is a really nice all-around weight, and you can really whip this thing around. And it also helps that underneath you've got these nice large PTFE feet that just really helps this thing glide around. There's a total of 6 programmable buttons. You've got the 2 on the side, and I think Corsair did an awesome job with this design. They stick out just enough, and when you're fingertip or claw gripping, they're in the perfect spot to be able to reach them easily. Even when you're playing super fast first-person shooter games, they're just always easy to find and use, which is a huge plus. On the top, there's an on-the-fly Dpi adjustment switch that'll let you switch really quickly between 3 different settings for different Dpi levels, and you can configure those in Corsair's IQ software. The scroll wheel on this thing's kind of rounded or curved towards its edges, and it's got this rubber tire tread kind of pattern on it that makes it really grippy and easy to use. It's actually one of the best feeling scroll wheels that I've used on a mouse in a long time, and it's also the only spot on this mouse where you're gonna find any RGB lighting. The primary left and right buttons have a very gentle curvature that keep your fingers where they need to be, but without being excessive or over the top, that can kind of be uncomfortable in my opinion. I don't like super deep curvature on mouse buttons, and this one seems to do a really good job at finding that balance between just enough curvature to keep your fingers where they need to be, but not so much where it's uncomfortable. The clicks feel fast and responsive thanks to the good quality Omron switches that they're using, and they have a durability rating up to 50 million clicks. The mouse comes with a nice quality paracord cable that helps reduce friction and dragging across your desk, so you don't really notice that it's there. It's not the best paracord cable that I've seen on a gaming mouse so far, but it is pretty damn good. If you throw this thing in a bungee, I don't think you're gonna notice it at all. Corsair went with the PMW 3391 optical sensor for the Katar XT Pro. This thing's got 18,000 DPI resolution, and what's really cool about it is that you can adjust it in 1 DPI increments, which is a big difference from a lot of mice where you can only go in like 25, 50, or sometimes even 100 DPI increments. So going by just 1 allows you to really fine-tune that sensitivity and get it where you want it. All the customization settings for the mouse are in Corsair's IQ software, and I'll drop a link to it down below in the description of the video. The performance of the Katar XT Pro absolutely blew me away. I was expecting it to be good, but not this good. It's almost perfect for an FPS gamer like me. The size, the shape, the weight, everything was almost designed specifically for me, I feel like. It's perfect for a fingertip or a claw grip or a hybrid in between, and it's just so grippy thanks to that shape where it tapers inward towards the bottom. It's almost like having a set of handles for your fingertips that just kind of naturally fit around the mouse. Everything is perfect, and the button layout's great. I didn't miss anything. It was easy to find no matter how fast the gameplay got, and that sensor is just flawless. No skipping, no no lag, nothing. Absolutely perfect for FPS games. This mouse is actually kind of crazy when you think about it. It's got a top tier premium build quality, an 18,000 Dpi sensor that's adjustable in 1 Dpi increments, which can really let you fine tune that sensitivity. And then it's got an awesome button layout that's easy to find and press. And then that shape, it's just easy to hold onto, and it makes it the perfect FPS gaming mouse. And I think this whole thing should probably cost around $50 to $60 US, but somehow Corsair is only asking $30 for it, which is kind of like mind blown. And I think this is now one of the best value gaming mice that you can get for first-person shooter games, period, or at least right now in 2021. I'm gonna have the purchasing links down in the description below. If you pick one of these up, make sure you leave us a comment and tell everyone what you think about it. And hit the subscribe button and come back soon, because there's a lot more content on the way.